So if you remember last Sunday, Miriam shouted me out and she wanted to know specifically how to make the gluten-free, the vegan gluten-free pancakes at the Land of Kush. And I told Miriam that we were going to come back this Sunday to give the instructions step by step, ingredient by ingredient, of how we make our gluten-free, vegan gluten-free pancakes at the Atlantic Kush. So Miriam is here. She's in the back and she's, trying to get her ingredients and stuff together for her rendition of a vegan gluten-free pancake. But for right now, I'm going to show you, and I've already started, but we're going to still go step by step. This is my third pancake that I'm making. So I put the blueberries in there. I'm going to show you all the ingredients that we're using at the Land of Kush to make our vegan gluten-free pancake. So if you're going to make a big batch, when I say a big batch, if you're trying to make 10 pancakes or more, you're going to need 2 cups of the gluten-free flour. And we use this gluten-free flour. If you can see that one, the Bob's Red Mill. I think I was telling everyone we use the Bob's Red Mill gluten-free pancake mix flour. That's what we're using. And 3 cups of milk. I'm using the Good Karma vanilla unsweetened flax milk. So we use this for everything in the house. The Good Karma vanilla flax milk, which is infused with the protein. It has the 8 grams of protein in it. If you choose to use unflavored, unvanilla, then you're going to need a teaspoon of vanilla. But if you're using a vanilla flavored plant-based milk, then you won't need that 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I also put some baking powder in there. Teaspoon of baking powder. Any baking powder is just $3.65, but any baking powder, I put a teaspoon in there, and then a teaspoon of salt. Talking about Morton salt. If you want to use Himalayan salt, whatever salt you want to use. If you don't want any salt, you don't need the salt. It's optional, but I put that in there in the mix. I also use cinnamon, 365 brand. We got the cinnamon right here. I'm telling you everything that I've put in this mixture for the pancakes. So the cinnamon, we also have a teaspoon of allspice, the allspice ground. I put that in there. We got this from Bulk Foods. So you can get the allspice there. We buy all our spices in bulk. And then you can either use a tablespoon of agave. I actually use maple syrup because I prefer the taste of maple syrup. So I used a tablespoon of maple syrup opposed to agave in my recipe. Land of Kush uses agave. I use maple syrup. So that's the only deviation. And then a tablespoon of oil, vegetable oil, sunflower oil. In this particular recipe that I did, I put in coconut oil. So, but whatever oil you want to use, just a tablespoon and mix it up. I actually used a hand blender just to mix it up. But you can go at old fashioned and use a mixer. You could do whatever you want. Sometimes I use a mixer. Sometimes I use a hand blender. Depends on how thick the mixture is going to be. I just do all that stuff to mix the ingredients up. And, however you choose to do that, hand blender, old-fashioned whip, whatever your preference is. So this is the third pancake I'm making. I put the blueberries in there on this one. The first 2 I made was plain, but I put the fresh blueberries in this one. So they're baking now. And I'm just going to go rinse this off. Miriam is still backstage. She's trying to figure out how she's going to, get her ingredients together to give us her rendition of the gluten-free pancake. So we're going to bear with her. She's still working back there. But in the meantime, this is the third pancake. Now, I don't know if anyone wants to join in along and make their pancakes. It's 11:30. It's brunch time. If you don't need that much of ingredients, you can cut these ingredients in half. So you can do a cup of gluten-free flour. You can do a half a cup of milk. You can do half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of cinnamon and allspice, half a teaspoon of vanilla if you choose to put the vanilla in because you have the unflavored milk, or half a tablespoon of agave or maple syrup, or half a tablespoon of oil. So you could definitely cut it in half and it's going to come out the same. Trust me, I do it all the time. I don't need to make 10 pancakes. But so this, I'm going to put this on a plate. Who has any questions right now at this time while we're doing this? I'm going to put this gluten pancake on the plate. I hope you all can see that. Oh, and I'm using the same smokeless grill that I used last time for the Chef Nikki in the Mix pancake demo. So I'm using the same smokeless grill. Why? Because it has the non-stick, so I didn't have to use a skillet. But I did put some butter on the griddle. If you don't want to use the butter because you want no butter and you're going to use your non-stick, that's fine. But I did use Earth Balance for the griddle because I like that buttery taste in my pancakes. So if you choose to have that, then put the butter in there. If not, then just go with the non-stick. So I'm going to put another batch of pancakes in there. So bear with me with another serving. And you'll see how I put the butter. I just, scoop it on. Little lot. However you want to do it. This is how I do it. It's not that. I love the smokeless grill. I think I was telling everybody before in the last one. And again, these are gluten-free pancakes, and they taste really good. I like them with the cinnamon and the allspice. It just adds flavor to it. And then, I got that maple flavor in there. But again, if you just want to put agave, then it'll just be a sweetener. If you want to put cane sugar in there, you can put cane sugar in there if you want to sweeten it. If you don't want any sweetening, then don't put any sweetening. But I like to put, some sweetening, and that's how we do at the Land of Kush. Any questions? I'm going to put some blueberries on the top like I showed you before, like they were doing in the restaurant. You can do the blueberries however you want. Make a decoration, a lot, however you want to do it. So this is my batch. My daughter had the first 2 batches. Well, I had the first one because I had to test out to make sure that the taste was the same. And then she had the next 2 pancakes, and I cut up some fresh strawberries for her because she likes strawberries in her pancakes. I like blueberries. I'm a blueberry fan. It has antioxidants, and I just like the taste of blueberries. So I'm going to have blueberries in mine. So it doesn't take that long. This doesn't take that long. I was down here at, I think it was 10:30, a little after 10:30, just, getting the mixtures and stuff together. And this is probably the 5th pancake that I've been working on. And only because, hey, how's it going, Tina? How's it going? I thought you were going to join in with us to do the pancakes. You're not going to join in? It's real simple. It's real simple. I just shouted out the ingredients. So this is something that I'll be doing once a week. If we all want to test out a recipe, something simple and easy that people can do at home, where you just, throw some things together and we make it up. Hey, come online with me. I'm going to bring Miriam on as soon as she's ready, and she's going to show us her rendition of a gluten-free pancake. But this is, I think, encouraging people to cook more is helpful because this vegan lifestyle, plant-based lifestyle, whatever you live in, at some point you have to be engaged with cooking. You have to cook. My husband cooks all the time. I'm so busy, I don't get to cook as much as he does, but I want to get more in the kitchen. And I was happy that Miriam challenged me to show her step by step what we need to do to have gluten-free pancakes, because it's really not that difficult. It's just pancakes. You can't go wrong pancakes, man. You can't. There's another dish I want to show you next Sunday that I prepare, which is a polenta with some sauteed veggies. And I like that for breakfast, but that's for next Sunday. So you tune in next Sunday and I'll show you what I do in terms of the polenta, which is the yellow grits, and some sauteed vegetables and what I like to eat for breakfast. What else? What questions do you have? I mean, is this looking good? I mean, this is simple. This is real simple stuff, man. I'm just checking to see if it's bubbling. It's getting ready at the bottom. My grill is up to 400 Fahrenheit. If you're cooking on the stove with the fire, then, you know, can you do a juicy black bean burger? Okay, that's something that we can put together from scratch. We make a juicy black bean burger. Okay, I'll put that on the list. We get the a recipe. We'll choose a recipe. I know we make lentil burgers here at the Land of Kush. We can probably do some rendition of that with the lentil burger recipe that we already have, or I'll search for something and put something together. How about that? And then Maria, you gonna come on and work with this black bean burger recipe with me? Because we're gonna have to do this together. This is teamwork, okay? You calling it out. We're going to do it together. We're going to get the recipes, the ingredients, and, you know, put everything together. I'm still waiting for Miriam. It's 11:41. I showed y'all in 10 minutes how to make a pancake, right? Am I right? Wrong? 10 minutes how to make a pancake. Fruit filled, fresh food. This is from scratch, y'all. From scratch. Nothing complicated. We did this in 10 minutes. I'm trying to find quick recipes for y'all so you don't have to be here all day. Can you send the recipe for the pancakes? Yes, I got you, Sheila. I got you, Sheila. Absolutely, I got you. I'm waiting for Miriam to wave. I got you, absolutely. I'm going to put that in the comments after the broadcast. Okay, I think Miriam's ready. She's sending me a text message. Let's see what's going on. Okay, she's going to go in now. She wants to go in now. Okay, let's see what's up with Miriam. I'll wait till this last pancake is done, and then we'll see what Miriam is doing. But do y'all have any questions about what I just did? Did you need to see the ingredients again? I showed you Bob Mills. Gluten-free pancake mix exists. There's also all-purpose flour by Bob's Mill. I showed you the milk that we're using. We got the Good Karma flax milk, protein infused. You can do with or without the protein. That's up to you. It's unsweetened, but it's vanilla flavored. If you don't get the vanilla flavored, then, you know, just get some vanilla extract in there. And then for the syrup, someone had a question about the syrup last week. I think it was Leah. Leah, this is the maple syrup that we're using. This is a field organic maple syrup. So that's what we're using for our pancakes, over our pancakes. And that's what I use to put in as a sweetener. Then any allspice ground. You got cinnamon. And I'm using the Earth Balance butter. And then you got your baking powder. That you can just, come on, baking powder. You don't even got to get all sophisticated with baking powder. It's just baking powder. Okay. And I know some recipes put the apple cider vinegar. You can do that if you want. Sometimes I put it in, sometimes I don't. It really depends on how I feel, if I want to add all these ingredients or if I don't. But if I do, I'll put, you know, a teaspoon or half a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar if I feel like doing that. But you don't really have to. I don't think you need it. It just depends on the mix that you're using. But this right here, the pancakes taste good. I can taste the allspice. I can taste the cinnamon. And it was quick. We're at 11:44. It didn't take that long. All you got to have is your stuff out, mix it in there, and then ready to pour. You know, get your skillet together, and then you're good. So let's see what Miriam's doing. Miriam, are you ready in there?
Hi. Yes. I am trying out a new recipe, so I haven't tried this one before. I've just seen it, and I'm trying it. So I call for 2 1/3 cups of chickpea flour.
Okay.
And so I've used the Red Hill.
Bob's Red
Hill garbanzo bean flour.
Okay. So
a cup of milk, water. But I added milk instead.
Okay. Yeah. I don't like to make pancakes with water either. I like to have the milk in it. So, but some people use the water in the mix. That's up to you, viewers. If you want to use the water, I like to put the milk in it, the plant-based milk.
Yes. It called for also called for 1 banana.
Okay. She's using banana in her recipe, which I found interesting.
flour, and
Okay.
a banana.
All right, let's go.
So I'm gonna pour and blend it right now.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm gonna put the recipe that I just showed you in the chat. Okay.
Now let's see how this looks. I also added baking powder, but the ingredient did not ask for baking powder. But
Okay.
I added it to it to give it a little fluff.
Uh-huh.
And it didn't ask for syrup either, but I added it.
Okay.
Added a tablespoon of syrup. Oh.
Okay.
So let's see. Well, it's kind of thick. I'm gonna add like a half a cup of more milk because it's kind of too thick.
Okay.
I don't have a camera person, so
That's all right. I was where you were at too, not too long ago. That's okay. Do what you can do. I just have this 2 camera set up, so you know, do what you got to do. I'm gonna make the rest of these pancakes while you're doing that. So, folks, I'm just putting in the last of my batch. My batch was the half batch, and made. I'm gonna make 10 pancakes. If you do if you use the ingredients that I'm putting in now, it's gonna make double that, depending on your size of the pancakes. I make small pancakes. I don't make the big.
Since I make mine actually in a food processor, so
Okay.
I'm gonna dump it in here, and then I'm gonna start cooking it. Okay, so I got the griddle on. This is not a smokeless because I can't afford a smokeless. I wanted to buy a smokeless, but it was too expensive. So I bought this cheap one, and it's from Black & Decker. So let's see how good it works. It's a non-stick, so I don't have to put oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Sorry about that, y'all. I was putting
I got 1, 2. And it's cooking. But that's not the important part. The important part is when I taste it.
Right. And that's why I made the first pancake, just to make sure that my recipe brought out that flavor that I was looking for. And it did. And my daughter liked it. She had seconds. So it's good. And I got 2 more and then another 2 that I'm making now. So
okay.
It's really good. Yeah.
Awesome. So now, while that one side is cooking, this is when I put the blueberries in.
Okay. And are you able to show us how it's going to look with the blueberries in?
Yeah.
I'm going to blow your screen up, Miriam, so they see you.
Oh, okay. This is how it's looking so far.
Okay.
I put some water on it. I was gonna put oil, but I changed my mind, and I put water. Well, the water is going all on one side, so my stove, I think, is lopsided or something.
I had those issues with a grill that I used before, so I totally know those problems.
Let's see here. And this is slippery.
Sheila Brown says looking good.
Oh, yes.
Thanks, Sheila.
And it's fluffy. Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
And that's the one you put banana in.
Yes, yes. This is with chickpea flour and milk. I also put baking powder and maple syrup.
Okay.
So now I'm about to turn this one. I think it's ready. Yeah, it's ready. Oh yeah, I am a pancake pro, you know.
Awesome. Oh yeah, those look really good. They
I
nice and
didn't
fluffy
know I
too.
was a pancake pro. Look at that. Look at the edges. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and this is a non-stick. Maybe should I put some more water?
Yeah, they look nice and fluffy. I like that.
I think it was the baking powder.
Uh-huh.
So I put the baking powder in there, and that's what made it fluffy is the baking powder.
And you have to put the recipe in the comments for everyone, Miriam, so they have
Oh,
that.
okay.
Once you're done.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Once I'm done, yes, of course.
Yes, put those in there.
I don't know if I can fit another one in there. These are big and fluffy. Oh.
Yes. They're like the fat ASS I made. The 70.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That one looked good.
Oh, yeah, they were good.
So I'm going to get a plate. I think this is about done. Oh, it's a nice color.
Yes.
Nice color.
They look gorgeous.
Oh my goodness. This was not quite ready yet. Oh yeah, that one's ready. Oh my goodness. And there it goes. Now, the moment of truth is when we taste it. I'm gonna fix it up. I'm gonna put some good stuff on top. I forgot about the chocolate chip. I was gonna put that in there with the blueberry, and I forgot. I'm put some more water on there. I don't know. I probably don't need water. Ooh, this man. Okay. All right, I'm gonna make another one because I forgot to put chocolate chip because I was gonna put chocolate chip.
Yeah,
And
go for it, Miriam.
And coconut.
Everybody, the gluten-free cake recipes. It's a matter of preference, whichever one you like, whichever one you want to make, you go for it.
Okay. So let's see here.
I got more thin ones, depending on the texture that you like, and then Miriam has the thick, fat, fluffy ones, if that's the pancake you like. Okay, but they're both vegan. They're both vegan and both gluten-free. That's the important thing.
Okay.
It's my last pancake. Okay. That I'm making.
All right, here we go. So these I'm making. I'm putting the coconut and chocolate chip.
Nice.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Any questions for Miriam? Those are looking good.
All right. Let's put the magic in there. Yes, this is the chocolate chips. Okay, I fell down.
That's okay. Take your time.
This is from. It says guitar. Semi-sweet chocolate chips.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh my word. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
There's a question from Marla. She wants to know why you added water to the pan.
Why did I add what?
Water. Did you add water to the pan?
Oh, because I'm thinking that it's gonna. I don't know. I because I'm not using oil. I see some people use water to cook, so I just thought I'd try it. But you know, really don't need no water.
Okay. All right. Does that answer your question, Marla?
Okay, I'm having a hard time opening this. So I need the scissors.
Get a knife and open it. This is good. This is good.
That's what I could do with my hand.
Pancakes are looking good. Well, while we're waiting for that's how my little pancakes are doing.
So this is the unsweetened toasted coconut flake. Don't need to be sweet because the pancake's sweet. You know, I put some maple syrup on it.
Uh-huh.
So I don't need to be sweet. Already gonna have the chocolate chip for sweetness. And here it is. A nice color again. It's a little bit
nice.
done.
Awesome. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, so this one doesn't have blueberry in it, but it has the chocolate chip and coconut chips. So again, I use the Let's Do Organic unsweetened toasted coconut flakes, 100% organic.
Nice.
So.
Tina says she's hungry. She's gonna have to make her some pancakes. Yes, yes. Well, you got the gluten-free. This was the gluten-free version. And you got two. Well, Miriam's gonna put the recipe for the pancakes that she made. I'm gonna try those out. I've never made pancakes with banana in it, but I definitely want to try because I love bananas too. So the banana and blueberry should go really, really well. They're nice and fluffy. For those folks that like fat, fluffy pancakes, I think this is awesome. Looking good, looking good. Wow. And it didn't take that long. So we did 2 rendition of pancakes in 30 minutes. And yeah, so this was quick. It was easy. And someone's challenged us to do the black bean burger recipe. So we're going to go and move on to that. I love it. So we'll be doing that.
All right, it's ready.
Look at that. And you made a lot.
I know.
You made a lot in a short period of time.
It's just me and the cats, and I know the cats don't like this.
Awesome.
So I'm going to freeze the rest, what I can't eat. But I'm going to put syrup on it and dress it up with other fruits that I have.
I love it. I love it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Let us know your recipes or your favorite recipes or what else you want us to try on NaijhaSpeaks.com. And I'll bring you on. Let's do this together. I mean, it's teamwork. If you're in the Baltimore area, definitely check out landofkush.com. We're at 840 North Utah Street. And opt in to receive 20 fresh salad recipe booklet at vvsmd.org. So let's start working on some more recipes. We got the black bean burger next week. Again, like, comment, on NaijaSpeaks.com. Let us know what recipes you want us to prepare. And I want to bring you on. This just ain't about me. It's about you too. We got to get everyone cooking. How about that? Miriam, you did. If it wasn't for Miriam shouting that out last Sunday, we wouldn't be here with this new pancake recipe with the bananas and all the other stuff, the chickpea flour. I love it. Everyone options. Love it. I love it. And you're dressing it up now.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That's a must. Ah!
That's the last of my pancake. That's it. I'm done. It's sizzling. That's the blueberry sizzling. That is done. Love it. Okay. So Miriam, we're gonna sign off. Don't forget to put the recipe for the pancakes that you just made, so everyone has the option to put that recipe. Can you make
okay, I would do that.
Caramel shortcakes? We'll look into that, Tina, and then I'm gonna bring you on for that one. Okay.
So I gotta show my finished dressed up piece.
Okay. All right. Well, Tina has caramel shortcake. So Tina, you're gonna work on finding a recipe. We're gonna come on and do that. Shouting you out with that one. So I'll be
waiting.
We go. Look at that. Let's blow that one up. 1 second. Wow. Wow. And then you need to put the camera down a little bit more because we're seeing more of the griddle than the pancake. So we want to see the pancake. Really get a nice shot, center shot, of the pancakes. Look at that. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Delicious, delicious. All right, Tina, I'll be looking forward to that. Awesome, awesome. Is there anything you want to tell the viewers, Miriam, before we sign off?
If there's anybody that's not vegan, I guarantee you're not losing out on anything. You don't need to contribute to animal cruelty. You can find alternative to anything. People is used to making this with animal ingredients, milk for the cow, egg from the chicken, and it's unnecessary. It is not needed.
Definitely not.
The other thing is, people think they say they crave meat and they're like, oh, I'm not going to give up. I like bacon. I like roast. I like to eat pork and whatever. But I want everybody to know that when they kill the pig, it smells like they've been dead for 3 days.
Yeah.
So because of that, they put a bunch of chemicals on it and a bunch of salt. The reason why bacon is salty, a bunch of salt to mask that death smell. Okay, so what you're really tasting is not the animal. The animal really, the flesh is the same like ours. By right, eating animal is the same like eating a human, because the human and the animals, we are all made out of the same thing. We're all skin and flesh and tendon, tissue, all that. And so it's the same thing. The only reason why you're looking at it different is only because it's a different species.
Right.
We're made the same. And so the animals really have no flavor. Bite into that chicken without seasoning. Okay. Right. It's not going to be as good.
Right.
So what you're really tasting is the plant. It's a seasoning. Seasoning come from plant. That's what you're really tasting when you're eating that chicken. And we made vegan meat with seitan and tempeh and mushroom and all kind of stuff, and it tastes just like it. Even we use tofu to taste like chicken. And it's the seasoning. It's all in the seasoning. That we make the crunch. We could make the crunch just like you like it with your chicken fried steak and your chicken fried chicken. we could make the same kind of crunch and the same flavor. Why contribute to animal cruelty when you don't have to?
Exactly. Let's get another shot of those cooking pancakes. Awesome. I appreciate connecting with you, Miriam, on this project and you sharing your thoughts about going vegan. It was a lot of fun. Folks, tune in. Again, subscribe to Naijha Speaks. We get more of this. We're going to work on those black bean burgers. And then I see some shortcakes that it looks like we're going to work on. Tina, get back to me on that. And then where's my my black bean burger person? Marla, let's go. You all going to come on. All right. So enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, eat well, and be compassionate. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.